we have a very exciting video, or at least I'm really excited. We are going to be putting together my May TBR today, and I am so excited. This is my TBR shelf, and I also have one lonely one down here because it doesn't fit, which, you know, should be a sign that I should stop buying books, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, unfortunately. So we have a lot of really good ones to choose from. I originally was going to use my TBR jar again, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to choose my own. I'm really excited about a lot of these books, and I don't know. I just felt like bringing back the old days where you read, you did whatever. The two that are already going to be on this list that I do not own yet, or I don't have in my possession, are one, Funny Story by Emily Henry. My signed edition has not come in yet from Barnes & Noble, so that should be here tomorrow. And a book club that I lead is going to be reading Real Americans by Rachel Khong. That comes out on April 30th, so I'm going to go to the bookstore and get it then. So we already have two reads, and I think I know two that I'm definitely gonna go with. I just hauled these in my most recent vlog. You should go watch that. I am definitely going to be doing Euphoria by Lily King. I am so just enthralled about what this is going to be. It's a very short synopsis. It says, inspired by events in the life of a revolutionary anthropologist, Margaret Mead, Euphoria is a captivating story of three young, gifted anthropologists of the 1930s caught in a passionate love triangle that threatens their bonds, their careers, and ultimately their lives. Dun, 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 dun. I am very excited about this. I cannot wait. This is definitely going on there. And next, right next to it, we are definitely going to be doing Swamplandia by Karen Russell. I am so intrigued and excited to read this. New York Times Book Review made it the best book of the year, and it was a Pulitzer Prize finalist. Essentially, it takes place in the Florida Everglades. Our main character is a young girl, and she lives in like a gator wrestling theme park. Like, her family owns it. And along the way, a lot of stuff starts happening to her family. Her brother defects and goes to a different Florida theme park thing. Her sister falls in love with a, like, Boo Radley type guy, but the swamp version, I think, and her mother gets sick. And so it's kind of her trying to navigate all of those things happening. I am very excited about this. Okay, so now is where we're getting kind of, I don't really know, because I do want to read a fantasy book this month. I don't think I read one last month and I really missed it, but I think that my choices are going to be between A Day of Fallen Night, His Majesty's Dragon, starting this series, or Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson, and I think I'm leaning more towards this. I just heard such amazing things about it, and I have a few series that I want to start, and these two are standalones, so I can kind of do those whenever, but I kind of want to start a series again, and this is the one that I have. Essentially, it's like the Napoleon Wars, but with dragons. I don't know anything about the Napoleon Wars, but Peter Jackson and Stephen King have really great quotes on this. A lot of people say that this is what they wanted Fourth Wing to be, which is very intriguing to me. So I think this is number 3. So technically we're at 5. I don't know how many, that's the other thing, is that I don't know how many I want to choose. So technically right now we have 5 on the list. Should we do 8? Let's choose 3 more and see where we're at, okay? Okay, so, oh, I know which one next. I think that this is the month where I finally read Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. I am very nervous about reading this book because I know that it is going to make me very emotional, but I love being emotional when I'm reading books, so I feel like I shouldn't really avoid it. And Kiki loved this book and she keeps telling me to read it. So And I finally got my hands on a copy, and I've been kind of inspired to read more of her work recently after I bought these two as well. So I think that this is going to be our next one. Okay, let's see here. So this cover is gorgeous, and that shouldn't be a reason for me to choose it, but I can't really pick it yet until I read Kingdom of the Feared. But I don't really feel like doing that right now. Honestly, I don't. Let's see this one. See, if the words stunning literary sensation are in a synopsis, I'm like, sign me up. Winner of England's Booker Prize and a stunning literary sensation, Possession is an exhilarating novel of wit and romance, at once intellectual mystery and a triumphant love story. It is the tale of a pair of young scholars researching the lives of two Victorian poets as they uncover their letters, journals, and poems and track their movements from London to Yorkshire, from spiritualist seances to the fairy-haunted far west of Brittany. What emerges is an extraordinary counterpoint of passions and ideas. Okay, yeah, I need to do this one. I need to read this like absolutely immediately. Yeah, this is happening. Okay, so that means we have one more to choose. I guess I have room now. I can put this little guy up here. So we have a fantasy, we have a good mix of literary and general fiction, we have a romance on the shelves. I'm feeling like maybe thirst. I'm thinking thirst maybe. This is a like vampire kind of novel. Across two different time periods, two women, one vampire, one mortal, confront a yearning that will not let them rest. A breakout genre-blurring novel from exciting new voice of Latin America's feminist Gothic. Present-day Buenos Aires, a woman finds herself in an impasse as she grapples with her mother's terminal illness and her own relationship to motherhood. When she first encounters the vampire in the cemetery, something ignites in the two women and they cross a threshold from which there is no turning back. With echoes of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Thirst plays with the boundaries of the Gothic genre while exploring female agency, all-consuming desire, and the fragile vitality of even the most immortal creatures. Okay, yeah. This is happening, guys. I am so excited right now, guys. I don't think that I have been this excited for a TBR in a while. I'm always really excited, and I always read the majority of the books that get chosen for me. But there's just something about this. I am so excited right now. I think this is going to be really, really great. So to recap, we have Real Americans by Rachel Kong. We have Funniest Story by Emily Henry. We have Thirst by Mariana Uzeskuk. I am so sorry. We have Possession by A.S. Bryant. We have Buy It. We have Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. I am really tearing stuff up back here. His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novak. Small Plandia by Karen Russell, and Euphoria by Lily King. So I am very pumped, very excited. I'm also very, very excited to talk about the books that I read in March. April, sorry. I did not have a good reading month in March. I didn't film a March TBR video or a March wrap-up video because TBH, I was in a book slump for like 2.5 weeks. I actually vlogged me trying to get out of that if you haven't seen that video yet. But I went to go film my March wrap-up in the middle of that, and you could just tell on my face that I was not having a good time. So I never posted it. So in my April wrap-up, I'm going to talk about my favorite books that I read in March. And I'm really excited to talk about all of them because I had such a good reading month, and May is looking like it's going to be great as well. And we will see in a month if I actually end up reading all of these or what the deal is. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you guys have fun picking out your May TBRs, and I will see you later.